over, Maynard. Bring up the holy hand grenade.
1, 2, 5.
Please, sir.
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
What better way to start a Friday?
What you mean? What do you
better
mean?
way to start a Friday?
There's only one good way to start a Friday.
And that's with a Florida man story.
Of course.
Of course.
Yes.
So, and the best part about this one is this one starts off with a pro-criminal tip.
Of course.
But I will go into the story first, and you tell me if you can figure out what the pro-criminal tip might be.
All right, let's
Okay,
do this.
here
Let's have fun with this. By the way, if you guys want to call in and tell us what the pro-criminal tip is, it's 919-367-3171, 919-367-3171.
Okay, so a Florida man was arrested Tuesday
Yes.
and charged with stealing gator meat
Okay.
and other local delicacies. The Dayton Beach News Journal reported.
Mm-hmm.
Police say they've identified him
Yes.
by the Florida Gators license plate on his car.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cops say that the suspect swiped gator tail meat, Alaskan crab, king crab, tuna steaks, and amberjack meat from freezers outside of a store in Port Orange, Florida.
Uh-huh.
He was also the suspect in other burglaries around about 50 miles northeast of Orlando along the Atlantic coast.
So he's prolific in his thievery.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of has a thing for the
meats.
seafoods.
He likes the meats.
Yeah. Police reviewed footage of multiple robberies and noted a Hyundai with a Florida Gators license plate appearing on the tape more than once.
Ooh.
The suspect's wife helped police pin him to the thefts.
Uh-huh.
She confirmed identifying tattoos on his hands and said he'd stolen the food.
Okay. So, anybody out there? Pro-criminal tip?
I know you. You know this one.
I know you guys know this one. Come on. You have to know this
There's
one.
several actually in here.
There's about 5.
At least.
Pretty much.
At least.
All right. Nobody's answering, so go right ahead. Pro-criminal tip number 263.5.
0.5. Addendum C.
Addendum C.
Make sure that when you are planning to burglarize, is that the proper way? Is it burglarize or
When you are about to burgle.
when you're about to burgle? That okay. When you are attempting to burgle, you don't want to have any identifying marks
Right.
or anything to identify you. You don't want say a license plate.
Really?
You don't want to have a certain license plate or a vanity. Or the tattoos actually is kind of something you
Probably not the best thing.
probably not the smartest idea.
Gotcha, yeah. Okay.
And make sure that whatever you do, you don't let anyone else know, including apparently a very disgruntled wife.
Okay, I got it.
Just going on a limb.
Yeah, just out on the lim there.
Yeah, just hanging out here by myself.
Yep, pretty much.
Police searched the guy's property and found the missing meat. I feel like there's a bell in there somewhere.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Along with some other stolen items. He's been charged with 2 counts of armed burglary.
2 counts.
2 counts. Yeah. So when in Florida, I get that the seafoods are good, but let's be a little bit more tactful, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure that part out later. So, but there you go.
Well, that sounds really fun.
Don't go attempting to steal stuff if you have identifying marks on your body or on your car.
All the rest of it. Now, just so everybody knows, if you are normally listening to us on the radio, you won't hear us tonight.
Oh.
And I feel sorry for you. The reason being, one of my systems, one of the systems that we utilize here to stream out, has decided to no longer work for
whatever reason.
No reason at all. So I had to use a backup system that sends it directly to podcast, which sucks.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I apologize.
Oh, well. But we are on the Facebooks.
We are on the Facebooks. We are on the MeWe's. We are on the D Lives and the Twitters. We are on all of those platforms, and we are also on podcast form. You can catch up like 15 minutes behind.
Is it really 15 minutes behind?
It's pretty much 15 minutes behind, I think.
Wow.
It's not that bad. Like you could be listening to us, quote unquote, live on the stream, and it's like, not really 15. It's like 2 minutes behind.
Oh, that's right. Well, it's like 2 to 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Still.
Yeah.
So good times.
Yes.
So we're probably not going to get any calls tonight.
Probably not. Which is going to suck. Because this is Free Speech Friday.
It is Free Speech Friday, and nobody's going to be calling. But if you happen to be able to catch this, 919-367-3171 is the number to whence thou shalt call to say hellos.
Whence thou shalt call that number, then we will answer thine phone.
Well, we're not going to answer thine phone.
Mine phone.
Mine phone, because
Mine phone.
we can't answer their phone.
That's true.
Which stinks. But whatever.
That's fine. So Florida man shoots an AR at the dirt bikers who are tormenting the neighborhood, deputies say.
Tormenting
the neighborhood with dirt bikes.
Okay.
Marion County, Florida. Florida man said that he fired an AR-15 multiple times because of a group of juveniles on dirt bikes that were tormenting the neighborhood, quote unquote. And he just wanted to, quote, make awareness. According to the Marion County Sheriff's Office, deputies said
to make awareness.
To make awareness.
I'm pretty sure that the neighborhood was aware that
I want you guys to be aware that I'm going to kill you soon.
Well, I was going to say, but that's the question is, who was he making the awareness for? Making awareness to the
kids,
the
guess.
kids that, hey, I will shoot you? Or was it an awareness to the rest of the neighborhood that, hey, these guys, they're on the bikes?
Not so great.
You know, because if it's the latter,
then
it was pretty much a redundant move.
Right.
Considering the fact that I'm pretty sure the rest of the neighborhood heard their bikes.
Yeah,
just
pretty
saying.
Sure. Yeah,
just saying.
What the heck?
Your cat's getting upset over a plastic lid.
Oh, well, there you go. As deputies said, were called to the area southeast of 174th Place.
Wow.
And Ocala Sunday.
Ocala.
To investigate the reports of a dirt bike driving recklessly, as deputies Anthony Esquivel. Esquivel? Whatever. Was investigating the juveniles, told him that a 45-year-old Derek Roberts had fired an AR-15 toward them.
Wow.
Roberts claimed 2 of the victims had threatened to shoot him and run their dog off the road, run his dog, I guess. And had run their dog off the road a week prior, causing the canine to run into a fence, injure his neck, according to the report.
Oh, hold on.
How do you run a dog off the road?
Well, how do you threaten to do that?
Yeah.
The dogs don't understand English like we do.
Well, threatened to shoot him, and then they intentionally ran the dog off the road.
No, and I got that.
Yeah.
But no, You sure as he didn't?
No. The two victims
Threatened
had threatened to shoot and had ran their dog off the road.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
Homeschooling kicked
It's fine.
in there for a minute.
Took a minute. Yeah.
How do you run a dog off the road?
I don't know.
And how do you run a dog off the road to the extent that the dog gets his head stuck in a fence?
I really don't know that. Not stuck in a fence. Hurt his neck.
Anyway, the deputies say that the Roberts had admitted to firing 6 rounds from his Glock
Wait.
into his
I'm
yard.
sorry. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Didn't we just say AR-15?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's a Glock. Mm-hmm. All right, continue. Just making sure.
But he fired the shots into his yard, quote, after the 10th, insert expletive here, time they passed by, just to make awareness.
Just to make awareness.
Oh, he also said, quote, next time, if y'all don't do anything about them, I'll be happy to go to jail, end quote.
I'm going to take him out. I'm going to do it myself.
One victim said he was called. One victim said he was called to the area after the shooting and was talking to Robert's wife to try and figure out what happened when Roberts came out to his house and said something explicit to him.
Mm-hmm.
Then told him, wait right here while he went inside, grabbed his AR-15, and then shot towards the boys' vehicles, according to the affidavit.
This is a really hard thing to, verify.
It is, and I'm.
This is something very difficult to validate.
Now, if you look at his picture, it's not.
Oh, that's true.
You could look right at it and go, I can see
he
that.
probably did that.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. There's some people that you look at and you'd be like, that guy.
Yep. Roberts claimed that he shot the AR-15 into the ground and only did it because the boys in the pickup were threatening him.
Mm-hmm.
Now I thought, and I'm only guessing because of the address mentioned, the aforementioned address.
Right.
But I thought it was illegal to shoot off a gun inside city limits.
What do you mean?
That's against the law. You can't. If you fire a gun within inside city limits, you can get in trouble.
Yeah, of course you can.
You can go to jail.
Sure, yes.
You can lose your gun.
For sure.
So, where's this guy shooting at?
At his house.
Well, but he's got to be inside city limits.
Maybe so.
I'm guessing.
I mean, it is Florida.
That's true. I don't know. He definitely is not afraid of going to jail over this. That's for sure.
No, he is definitely not afraid of going to jail.
Deputies said that the evidence from the scene proved that Roberts wasn't aiming at the ground when he shot the rifle. Now, aside from the hole in the ground, how would you know? Like the casing is ejected. It launches itself out.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if it launches itself out, it doesn't really matter if it's aiming at the ground or aiming forward. It's going to launch itself out.
Right.
So, Roberts was arrested on 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. I don't know if you shoot a gun at somebody, probably is actually an intent to kill. Especially when he comes up here and quote, next time y'all don't do anything about them, I'll be happy to go to jail.
That's not a good thing.
Why would he be going to jail? Because it's a crime.
Yeah, it's kind of a crime. Kind of a not so great thing. You shouldn't be announcing what you're going to do to the police.
Is it bad that he looks like he could be wearing a white robe?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very bad. Okay.
So I shouldn't say that.
No.
That he resembles a Klan member.
Yeah, he resembles inbred Klans member, etc., etc., etc. 717 area code. How's it going? Who is this?
Well, why would I tell you that? It's a secret.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to say it, that's fine. I could just hang up on you.
Ooh.
Well, that's possible, too.
That is very possible.
It's very possible. What's up, man?
So my business partner used to live in New York, and he had a squirrel was throwing nuts at his truck. So he took a shotgun out. He's like in this little town, like on the edge, like an 8-house town.
Yeah.
He takes the shotgun out, shoots the thing. Half an hour later, cops come up and arrest him.
Yep.
Takes him to jail.
Right.
Confiscate the gun, and he had 2 years of probation.
Oh, I believe it. Well, part of the problem was it
For
was New
shooting
York.
Part of the problem's what?
Part of the problem was it's New York. I mean,
Well, there's that.
Yeah,
you know,
there is that.
I mean, I understand it's not New York City, which
It's still New York
everyone,
State.
everyone we all know, everyone when they hear New York think New York City, and it wasn't that. It obviously was upstate,
Right.
but still, first problem is it's New
York.
York. You know, and they do like it.
This guy grew up in the sticks of Pennsylvania, so.
Oh yeah,
the
so
big
Well,
deal, didn't
see,
think twice about it.
That's where he got confused. One, he grabbed a shotgun. You don't really need that to get a squirrel. Pellet gun works just fine.
well, but a pellet gun, a shotgun.
Did overkill, you think?
Well,
Yeah, it's a lot
it
of
might
overkill,
be,
bud.
but you're not. Look. He's not trying to eat it. He's shooting it to kill it.
I'm not trying to eat it either,
Well,
but
no.
like you can shoot to kill with a pellet.
Well, but you could
That's
miss.
very true.
You're have more chances to miss with a single pellet, whereas a
But it doesn't
single,
make any sound, so who would care?
You could always just go, "Oops, I'm sorry, my gun went off
It's
by
just
accident." I was
pop,
I was
pop,
playing
pop.
with it and it went off in my hand.
You shouldn't play with your gun.
Larry,
Not in
Larry,
public.
Larry the Cable Guy had the same problem.
I know.
Played with his gun in public.
Went all over
Yeah.
the place, everywhere. I
Went off. It was an
bless his heart.
accident.
No, I could. I'm totally. I would be just like your friend. I would be out there with a shotgun.
Oh God.
I used to live in. I used to have this little bitty house I lived in. It was like it was a 1-bedroom, teeny little thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the house had the back porch had a right out to go out of the kitchen
Right.
onto the back deck had one of those big sliding glass doors.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it sat, it sat literally that window faced the east.
Yeah.
So when the sun would come up, it basically turned into a mirror.
Oh yes.
There was a single cardinal that kept trying to make out with itself in the glass of my window.
Hey, sexy.
In North Carolina, I don't know about anywhere else, but in North Carolina,
You had a
it's-
cardinal that was a Johnny Bravo.
yeah.
You had a Johnny Bravo.
In North Carolina, it's illegal to shoot a cardinal because it's a state bird.
State bird, yeah.
I was trying desperately to shoot this damn bird
Because nobody would ever.
because
know.
it wouldn't stop. He would just kept flying into it, trying to like. I see him. I want to touch you, and you know. I mean, I kept praying he would fly into it really hard and
Break his neck.
Break his neck. No, he landed on the porch and just stared at himself and like just kept flying into it and trying to touch it or click beaks or whatever cardinals do.
Whatever it is.
I did. I sat out there with I didn't sit out there, so and it's hard to explain on radio, but there was a teeny little, a very little window that sat opposite, kind of at a 90-degree angle from the sliding door.
Yeah.
And so I sat there with the blinds closed. It had a rifle sitting right out the barrel pointed out at the towards the deck, and I'm just like,
I'm just gonna sit here.
I did. I sat there for 2 days, and he didn't come back. I was like, oh, he's finally gone.
Nope.
Nope.
And then he came back.
He laughed and he came back.
It
tick,
kept
tick,
coming
tick,
back,
tick.
and I moved.
Yep.
I was like, I give up.
Mm-hmm.
I move. I quit. He wins. He can have the
That's
damn
awesome.
thing.
He did it.
So the day.
That's probably about the worst reason to move of all, though.
Oh, I know.
Stupid bird.
I told people I had to make up all kinds of. Oh, I got a new job, or
Oh,
no, I need a
whatever.
bigger
No.
place, or you
No,
know,
he was
whatever.
just annoyed at a stupid bird that he
No.
couldn't technically kill.
No, I couldn't. And it was and like I said, once he figured out it was there and he could see himself, he never stopped, even when it stopped being so reflective.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kept flying into it. I'm talking up until
The day you moved?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And the house is still there. I wonder if he's pestered anybody else that lived there.
That'd be the most random question ever. Stop by the house, knock on the door, and ask.
I'm just
if they have
wondering.
a
I just want to know.
I have to give him a name.
Did Bob
cardinal.
ever?
And then And then this look of terror goes across the face because they're the ones that killed the bird. Like,
Why, no. I did.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know. In my luck, he probably would have left after I left. He's probably, there's nobody here to be annoying to.
Yeah, no, it's all done.
No one else cares.
It's all done. Anyway.
Fun's over.
It is. It is.
What else you got for us, bud?
Nothing. Just sitting here drinking them. What is this? Michelangelo Ultra Lime and Prickly Pear Cactus.
Lime
Delicious.
and prickly pear cactus.
Huh.
Yes.
I'm
That's the way to start the weekend off,
it's a
right?
Michelob.
Well, I'm not starting the weekend because I'm in Mexico, Missouri, waiting to get loaded with sheep. So.
Well, enjoy that.
And the bars are closed. The bars are closed, so I have to bring the bar to me.
Of course.
Yeah, of course you do.
But still,
I mean, that's fine.
Really, are they? And I'm gonna go way off on a tangent here for a second, but you mean the beer places are that far off that they have to resort to prickly pear?
No, it's Michelob.
I got that, but still.
Have you had a Michelob?
No.
Yeah, you don't want it.
To be fair, I haven't tasted the prickle yet, so I guess we're good.
Well, I mean, the prickle comes later.
I was gonna say that comes later.
Right now, you just get the pear.
Yeah, give it a couple of them,
There you
and
go.
you'll be prickly.
That's for sure. Anyway, well, we will talk to you later, man. We have some voicemails now that we have to get to.
See you, bud.
Later.
Have a good weekend.
See ya.
Be safe.
So, 2 people called during that conversation.
And the joy of it, just in case you haven't been aware, we do play the.
We will play your voicemails
live. Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't.
we don't-
that's
we
when
don't
we
care.
hear them is when you hear. So,
Yep.
forewarned for anyone else, just in case.
We play it live.
Call this number. This is Johnny in New Mexico. I was wanting to talk to y'all on the phone today. 903-387-2439.
We probably should be beeping that, but whatever.
That's fine. All right, Johnny. We'll get you. I don't have a thing to beep it with. So.
No, I know.
Who is this? What is it?
Sound like a butt dial.
Is it? Did we actually get a butt dial? It's like they called us and then they forgot.
They were waiting for the beep and didn't hear it.
They are. Oh, there's the person right there. There they are. Did you butt dial us?
Hello?
Yeah, okay, I'm here. I didn't hear anything beforehand. So.
Did you butt dial us?
I told
What's going on?
We didn't hear it.
No, I got another praise report for you.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Okay.
Okay, Michael no longer needs the additional oxygen support, and they filled his IV, so now the only thing he has is his feeding tube.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yes, after a week being born about a month early, he is not having any complications or any problems, or he is doing excellent. So this is absolutely incredible. He is
awesome.
far exceeding everything that his brother went through last year. So
That is
awesome. Dude, that is great.
You know,
Fan-freaking-tastic.
all the horrors and darkness of 2020, here's that little shining
Ray of
light
hope?
that keeps bringing hope.
Yes.
Something good. Absolutely. See?
I like the rays of
And-
hope.
I did too.
Yeah, from the other caller, I've been squirrel hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Them are some annoying little guys to try to hit,
Mm-hmm.
even with a 22 or a pellet rifle. So
Yep.
sometimes you just get fed up and you take a shotgun with you just to make sure you can get one.
Yep.
I mean, even if the meat ain't edible by the time you get one,
It doesn't matter, does it?
You just want to know
dang
that
it,
you.
at least you finally got one.
Yeah, exactly. You just want to have that accomplishment of I at least shot one, so you don't walk back and go.
No,
"No, I
there's
didn't."
nothing more annoying than you shoot the squirrel in the tree and he falls and he lands on a limb and he gets stuck right there between the limb and the trunk of the tree.
Uh-huh.
And then you spend an entire magazine trying to shoot him out of the tree, and
Yep.
that way you can get him to be able to clean them up for soup. And
Nope.
Yeah. Hashtag first world problems.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's it.
not just that, but there is just this incredible funness of, like when you're walking through the woods with your buddies and you're the guy with the shotgun,
Yeah.
and, the little birds suddenly fly up from the ground and you ain't got to shoot nothing all day, and you just suddenly turn and shoot the birds and you just see this giant puff of feathers
Hey,
Yeah.
Yep.
as
All
the
right.
bird explodes.
We'll be right back. Right after this. Yay, commercial break.
Yay.
Yay!
Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to
He's got a package
I'm gonna
for
PM
you.
you after
I've got the address.
oh, never mind then. I'm gonna get the address from Steven. Actually,
I've got stuff to send too.
yeah, are you
I've
you-
got a box, but I don't think it's big enough unless you have room in yours to fit extra
No,
stuff. in there.
yeah, well no, we'll find out.
All right.
y'all, I ain't asking for nothing from Michael. I ain't,
yeah,
I ain't
no,
asking
no,
for
no,
nothing
no,
from Michael.
Shh.
The expense that I went through with
Hush, hush.
Matthew
Oh, my
was
gosh.
asking for some type of
Stop
mojo
it. This
stuff
is not-
for
Stop.
newborns
Stop.
Mhm,
Stop.
mhm.
that I
Stop.
could buy in a store.
No. Stop. No.
Yeah,
No.
no, we
done.
got it. Okay.
We're
Okay,
fine.
thank you.
Shh.
Just shush.
Look.
Look. We didn't say what it was. We just said you're getting a package.
You're getting stuff. All
Okay?
right.
So just be thankful, be grateful, say thank you, and give the wife a hug and that boy a kiss, and that's it. That's all.
all.
That's all you need to
That's
do.
all we need.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Here, now on speakerphone, she can hear you.
Hey.
Hi. How you feeling, darling?
You doing okay?
Commercial break.
Yeah, commercial.
Yes,
break.
we're doing good.
Sweet.
Good. Yep. No, we were just saying that you guys will be getting a package soon.
Yes.
So,
Probably two.
well, I got the box in the car. We'll see. We can test it
Yeah,
before
yeah,
I
yeah.
leave.
Probably
But yeah.
two, because the stuff I have is it's quite large, and he has a few other.
I have a
small
couple
things.
of small things, and then cards and whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but anyway, just wanted to let y'all know that
Mhm.
it'll be hopefully,
Soon. It'll be soon. Like,
God willing, and I'm hoping to have it out by the end of the week.
oh, that'd be awesome.
That's at
I
least
might
mailed.
I might just send mine out tomorrow, and if I can fit the rest of the stuff in your box.
Yeah.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Oh, we're back. Defenders Live, Mojo 50, Free Speech Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Not on the radio.
Somehow,
I know it's weird.
we're on everywhere else.
It's really weird.
Just
to
not the
be on
radio.
Usually it's the other way around.
yeah, usually we're on the radio, but not live on video. Now we're live on video and not live on the radio.
It's really
Just due
messing with
to
me.
technology faults, and I'm sorry about that.
I'm not.
I was trying to work on it for the last hour.
It's Friday. I
It
don't
just
care.
didn't work.
It's-
So whatever.
It's okay.
It's OBKB.
OBKB. But no, go to mojo50.com.
Mm-hmm.
Check out all the awesome hosts and shows going on over there.
Yes.
So much stuff. So much.
So many other things.
So many things. So many memories. Go to our website, doaeshow.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want some cringeworthy archives, you can check into that stuff.
It's pretty bad.
It is. You pick up some gear or anything like that you might want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well-
that's pretty much about it. You want to follow the show, you go on all the social
Socials.
medias at all of them at DOAE Show.
Yes.
That's the Facebooks, Twitters, and MeWe's, et cetera, et cetera.
The hashtag arm yourselves.
That's at DOAE Show.
Mm-hmm. I think that's about it.
Is that it?
I think so. I think we're going to get to the rest of it in a
It's
minute anyway.
Free Speech
Free
Friday.
Speech Friday. So you can call in. Right
Right.
now we have on the line James in Louisiana, who's
Got-
proud once again, father.
Once again, Father.
Once again, father.
Actually, I think by now I'm like fourth again,
Fourths again, fifths again, father.
Well, I'm not counting. We're not.
Father once more.
Father again.
Yeah.
So,
But
This ain't
yeah,
my first rodeo. This ain't my first batch of diapers. I know what to expect.
good.
See?
And that's fine. And you also know that you guys are expecting at least 2 more packages on the way.
so
With that being said, don't argue with it. Accept it. And
just say thank you.
give love.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all we need.
That's all I know. I don't even want that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, actually, we don't even need the
I don't.
thank you. We're gonna send it anyway.
I was gonna say I don't want to thank you, but when you argue with me about it, I make you say thank you.
That's
it's
right.
just like that's just what I do.
That's how this works now.
I would just like to remind you that, I believe last December I was begging for something in a DOE store to be infant-sized, and
Well,
Yeah,
that way I could buy it.
that took some time to think about, and we're potentially going to have that soon enough, maybe one day.
Well, if we're going to keep promoting our beliefs, it has to extend to the next generation, and the next generation, obviously has to come from somewhere. So,
Well, yeah.
Oh no, you're
we
right
don't have
about
to start
that.
off as babies.
You
You're
are
right.
correct.
I mean,
Yes.
that's what they're doing to kids nowadays anyway in
Right.
schools. Is
Might as well promote all your stuff while you're at it.
yeah, if they're gonna try and get our kids in schools and indoctrinate them this way, might as well do it ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. I
James?
do have one absolute thing that I absolutely love from all of this, with all of the shutdown and all of this crap.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's that?
For those of us that remember when Doc went back through and gave his idea of what schooling could be online.
It's basically what you got right now.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Here's the class. Go watch the teacher give the lecture. You can stream it online.
You can do
You
the
don't
things.
need to be sitting in a school. You don't need to be paying
You don't need to be
insane
bullied.
tax dollars to support a building and pay for all the union dues and lunch ladies and everything else like that.
That's right.
Your kids can sit down at home and watch the video online of the teacher giving the class and learn what they need to learn, and that's it.
Yep.
And we can streamline learning and make it open and available to everybody. And I would like to remind everybody that MIT, the Michigan Institute of Technology, the school for mathematical geniuses,
Yeah, those guys.
they're free online for their classes.
Oh yeah.
So go to MIT.
I mean,
and go get their online
You're not
classes for
going to
free.
get a degree from MIT,
But you can at least take the classes and be
but you
good to
can
go.
still take the classes and learn the same thing everybody with a degree from MIT is learning, so that you have the same understanding and the same knowledge.
That's right.
Exactly. I noticed that you could do that through the Apple. Was it iTunes University or iUniversity? Something like that.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. Like I was for a while. You're gonna laugh at me. There was a stretch there for a while. I was studying quantum mechanics from Oxford University, like watching the lecture and everything from beginning to end.
Does he understand any of it?
Yes.
Oh, when you get into like that stuff, that gets fun.
That's a no. He does not
No,
understand it.
I understand it very well. The mathematical part's where I have the problem.
But
Math is not
it's
my.
my quantum mechanics. It's
Well,
like 90%.
sometimes remembering what all the little mathematical symbols but then all that just goes back to freaking formulas. And once you learn a formula, the formula just solves itself, and
Yeah.
everything else is just fill in the blanks.
Thank
And
you. See,
It's
Right.
advanced math is nothing but memorize a formula.
I understand the theory is what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
the concept and the theory and everything like that, I couldn't teach it.
Right.
I couldn't do any of that, but I could,
You could stand there and say, "Oh yeah, I get
Yeah,
that."
but you can understand what they're saying and take the basics and extrapolate on it and go, wow, mind-blowing concept.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yes.
exactly.
And that's fine.
I
That's
can
all.
do that.
That's all possible. Anyway, James, we have other people calling in, so I'm gonna let you go, buddy. But be
Well-
safe.
Get to know the people. I'm nobody important.
I'll take care of the wife, man.
We'll come
I
to you
do.
next week, man.
See you, buddy.
We love y'all. Bye.
Love you, bud. Yay.
Oh goodness gracious, we're gonna call you back because you called like 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do,
And by you, I mean this person.
Please leave your message for.
Oh.
See,
That's what happens.
I feel bad now.
That's what happens when we call back.
It is.
That's all right.
I was getting to think that our phone doesn't work.
No,
But it's not true.
It's not true.
It does work.
It's that person. It's just it doesn't like to answer the phone when we answer.
But no, I actually
Oh
like.
wait, maybe they tried to call immediately after. That's why.
209.
209, call back. We're the line's open now.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
can
we
call back.
we tried calling
And you tried calling at the same time, and
literal phone tag.
that was weird.
It's dumb.
It's so weird.
It doesn't make sense. But no, I had a thought in my brain and it just went. No, I was
It's like
okay. No,
quantum
I got it.
mechanics.
Was
Just
yeah, the
something that
actually,
you had in your brain.
it was the quantum. I used to study like that stuff all the time.
Did you really?
Yeah. Basic
cool.
formulas and the different like the
whole idea behind it.
like the famous equations and stuff, Pandora's equation. All that. I love that stuff.
Okay. 903 area code. How's it going?
Hello, it's me, Johnny. Thank you for taking my call, Defenders. I like y'all's show here.
Oh,
Hey,
thank
thanks.
you, man.
I've been
Appreciate
watching
it.
Mojo for a long, long time, over 2 years. I remember Doc and all that.
Awesome.
You know, and Matt Locke, and I have met the great one, one in Dallas there.
Ron?
I got to meet him. Who?
You talking about Ron? Or you talking about?
Yeah, Ron. Yeah, I'm talking about Ron. Yes, Ron.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my memory gets a little light every once in a while.
That's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Mine too. Don't feel
Yeah, I
bad.
met the great one there at Jimmy Hanson's house one day.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Very cool.
Heck yeah, man.
That's awesome, dude.
You remember back when he had his shindig here back last year? I got to, but you know what? Jimmy Hanson's got a wonderful family. He really does.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that event. I almost had the opportunity to go.
I was really close to going myself.
But then last minute work kicked in, and I was like, "Daggone it!" and I couldn't go. And
It was not so great.
I
but
was really mad about that.
yeah, I heard it was a great time, and pretty much everybody that was out there really enjoyed it. What happened, and they get together. So that was cool.
Get-togethers are always fun.
Yes,
They
are.
When you show up to them.
When you show up.
I don't know
AI.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Guy next to me. This name is Dylan.
Bad sushi. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was going to talk to y'all today about, I live out here in New Mexico now.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
And our state governor, Miss Lou Grisham, I can't remember her first name.
Oh, that's okay.
You know, when
Nobody
you
cares.
get 65, you start hard time remembering things. Anyway, we've not worn masks for the last 45, 50 days.
Yeah.
And now Monday, we're supposed to start wearing masks. I tell you what, if you put on a mask, better guard your tail and your register. I'm coming.
Well, I've always thought about that too. Like if you're making everybody wear a mask, I'm actually quite shocked. Like seriously,
Right.
that there haven't been more robberies. Because if you're
Really?
making people,
You know what I mean?
well, because if you're making everybody, I mean, mandate. If
Mandate
if
all
they
wear
mandate
masks.
everybody wear a mask when they
Yeah.
go into these places.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me that that's not tempting to somebody who actually is wanting to try and do something nefarious in the first place.
Yeah, well, it makes it easier for them to do it because everybody else is wearing a mask too.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm actually quite shocked that I haven't heard like an uptick in burglaries.
Robberies, you mean?
Yeah.
Robberies, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's been a slight increase, but not as many as you'd think it would be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Well,
thought it
yeah.
would have been like a huge one, just because people just taking advantage of
the anonymity.
huge one, taking advantage of the anonymity of where everybody's wearing a mask. How are you going to know? How are you going to tell?
Can't know. Can't tell.
So it's fascinating. So you got any plans for the weekend? Anything exciting?
Not really. Y'all talking about gator meat. Somebody's supposed to bring us some here in a couple of, I think Sunday, we're going to have maybe some gator meat.
Nice.
So that'd be good.
Oh, I know where I'm going to be Sunday.
Yeah.
I know where I
you're
want
gonna
to be
That's
Sunday.
for Mother's Day, alligator tail meat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
somebody
pretty
bring it out here to us. Man, I don't know how they're going to get it here, but I guess they're going to co-ship it, and alligator get it here, We've got crawfish before, but never
gator
enough gator meat.
Yeah.
Hey, well, there's a time for everybody. There's a time to try everything. So
I haven't had gator meat in years.
have you really? No.
It's been a while.
Oh yeah. It's good times.
been a while.
Austin
I've never
just-
tried it. That'd be a new one for me. I ain't the one getting it, but I'm going to partake of it.
Right,
Oh,
right,
man,
right,
I'll
right.
try it anyway.
I liked it.
You only go around this world once.
Heck yeah.
That's the bad part. Like that's one meat that I haven't had.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I have had ostrich, which is delicious.
I've had ostrich.
That is great.
I've had rattlesnake.
I could see that. I can see that.
Oh, yeah, they cook a lot of rattlesnake out
That
here
was-
in New Mexico.
That was a hard one
You
to
know-
swallow. No
Was
pun.
it?
Yeah.
Oh.
No pun intended.
Although you're talking about some prickly pear,
Yeah.
That's a little bit
yeah.
more.
I got a yard full of them out there. Man, them things stick the hell out of you. You don't want.
Oh.
You don't want. But them things are nasty. Woo.
Not very good for
Yeah, I
you.
got a yard full of them out there. Everything out here either stick you, bite you, or possibly run over you. You know, I mean, that's where it is out here in New Mexico.
Run to the hospital just
For
because.
sure.
That would not be good.
No.
But anyway, Johnny, thanks for giving us a call, man.
Man, we really appreciate it, man. Don't be a stranger.
Please don't.
Okay, I won't. I'm going to make sure I mark your show down. So, and thank y'all very, very much for taking my call.
Yes,
No
sir.
God
problem,
bless,
man.
and y'all take care.
You
too,
too,
brother.
buddy. We'll talk to you later.
Later.
Oh,
I'm going to try this again.
See,
I'm going to try it again.
I haven't had gator meat in a long time.
Oh,
though.
here they are.
Look at there.
Look at there.
It all worked. You were just getting ready to hit the button,
209
too.
area code. How's it going? Hello? I was just about to call you. I don't know where. Can you hear us? Because we can't hear you.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
I can see it in your eyes.
I can hear it in your smile. That doesn't sound right, does it?
It's all I've ever wanted.
You're all I've ever need.
All right. Well, call back. See if that works. I don't know.
Somebody had a mute button on or something. Like
Something's going on. I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyway, so
I don't want to dance.
You don't want to do any of these?
No,
You
I
just
don't.
wanna-
We got like
What do you want to do?
20 minutes before the show's
Yeah,
over.
I know,
I
but
don't.
still.
Let's just.
Look, man, we have APR coffee in our cup. Look.
That's what we need to hold off. We haven't talked about the APRs.
Is that what it is? We
Yeah.
haven't talked about the APRs. 209, can we finally get you?
I don't know. Do you have me?
There you
We
go.
do have you. What's up?
I don't know what happened.
That was your fault because you guys got me to mute my mic.
I told you, did I not say it was like,
look. Remember to always unmute yourself.
I told you it was muted.
It was muted.
I told you. I was like, daggone it.
Yeah, I got to turn you guys up.
What's up,
Hey,
man?
now, so we missed another Carrie episode. So, by the way, I do not have your box out, and I am not going to mention why.
Okay.
But
All right.
it's sitting here and it's waiting, and
Well,
I'm
we just
getting
assume.
restless.
Look, we just assume it's Rona.
Yeah,
We blame
it has
everything
to
on
be
Rona,
Rona's. Everything is Rona.
and so it's Rona's fault.
Mhm.
Yeah, who? Yeah, we're not saying that. The one time I wear my glasses, okay, I'm happy for James.
Oh.
Yes, I did. I am actually wearing my glasses this time. That's amazing.
Good. Yay.
But we did miss a Carrie.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
We did. We had a carryless week.
Yeah, I was not thrilled about that either. But she still having to deal with the I don't know, the effects of the Ronas and everything
Whatever
else.
else.
So
And so
she had to she texted or she called us and texted us and said
Send us
like,
a message, letting us know.
Hey.
Hey, I'm really busy. Too many things going on at work.
I started to argue it. I'm like, you're a preacher. Really?
It's a Tuesday.
And there are other preachers in your church.
It's a Tuesday.
Shut up.
She listened about the show about the schmelz.
That's probably what it was. She is delicately
heard.
and politely trying to distance herself from us. No, actually, you know what? I don't think she ever would. I think that
I think she's too nice of a person to ever do that.
no. I think she comes on to the show actually is in her hopes that she could save us.
I thought it spread
That's
a little
precious.
hope. I am not a replacement of Carrie.
No.
Not at all. Not in the least. But I thought I'd share an uplifting story.
Sure.
Is it uplifting and encouraging?
This is not K-Love.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
I should hope so.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
We'll
continue.
I've really never heard before you started. I've never heard of a story that is uplifting and not encouraging. Just so we're clear. I've never to be clear, yeah. I've never heard of an uplifting story that is not encouraging to some level or another.
Well, let's hear it.
But yes, by all means, fire away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna try and spout it off quickly.
Okay.
Because I know how hard it is to get through. You got son of a to get through. I
Everybody collects something. I hear that Dylan collects books and bottles. I collect neckties.
Huh.
I love them.
Okay.
And for a long time, I wasn't able to wear any. I had no occasion. I had nothing to do. And so I gave my second favorite, that's another story, why it's the second favorite, tie to a neighbor that goes to church every Saturday.
Okay.
Well, later on, I, got acquainted with another neighbor who got me started going to his church.
Right.
Okay.
And they had a guest preacher. And, I mean, this guy was preaching right at me, pointing right at me, singling me out of the crowd.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Sometimes it does feel like that.
I
hate it when that happens.
Well, he had this beautiful tie.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I'm jealous of your tie. And then I went off to talk to somebody else. But before long, I had a tap on my shoulder. That guy had his tie off his neck, and he was handing it to me.
Oh, wow.
What?
And he says, there's no reason to be jealous.
That's true.
It is true. But that's very nice of him.
That is nice of him. So,
so you're a tie guy.
I have questions. I just and forgive me, I'm so totally not trying to take away from the uplifting side of the story because that is actually really cool. But my first question in the tie saga. So is it like just tie period, or like is it like do you like colorful, not colorful prints, but like different designs, or like literally if I just went, and I would not go this far, but like if I just went through like Walmart and went this one, and just grabbed a handful of ties, you'd be like in heaven? Like explain
so what he's trying to ask, I guess, is, are you looking for like a designer type of tie? Are you looking for any sort of tie? Are you just like, give me all the ties?
Yeah, just a tie. Yeah,
like all the ties belong to me.
all your base are belong to us.
Good job.
Bravo.
Yes.
I have a goal of 365 ties, so I can have one for every day.
Tie a day.
Tie a day.
So it doesn't matter if it's like
black or white.
A cactus.
You left it open.
Shut up, Macaulay Culkin. But it could be it literally could just be like a pancake on as a pancake picture.
Or do you really you want something that's going to be that actually caught your eye?
Yeah.
Well, because I vaguely pick and choose.
Okay, so really, what you are saying,
the reason I didn't give away my
to
favorite
Walmart.
tie is because it's this shimmery, deep purple.
Okay.
That some people do not have the confidence to don.
Oh.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I've got a red tie.
Other than that,
that's
I'm pretty liberal. I'm privy to the thin ties.
So you like a pencil tie? You like a pencil necktie?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
I used to have one with tennis rackets on it.
I'm a wide tie guy.
And I've never played tennis before in my life.
I like a wide tie, and I also like a bigger knot.
I'm a fat guy, so I have to wear a bigger tie.
Well, yeah, but you can
I
also
like
get
the small knots and the thin ties. What do you know?
But I get a pencil tie. You could get a pencil tie that's long enough.
No, yeah, I could. But I'm saying I couldn't wear it very well. I can't do the big knot either.
Oh, I can. I can do it all day long.
I can't. I think there's something I forget a knot or a loop.
You forget how to do one of the loops?
I think that's what it is.
See,
so I end up only doing one, and I'm like, screw it, it looks good.
I worked at Men's Warehouse, so I know how to do the ties. I know how to do the knots. I have to know.
No, I was just curious, though, like with the tie thing, because I don't always come across a bunch of ties, but I'm just saying, if it was like, okay, like the same angle, like how people like socks.
Yes,
that's like that. That's what I'm asking.
Well, this is
similar. So I could just
you'd probably really like this tie. You'd probably really like this tie. I have a tie, and it's a interwoven diamond pattern all the way down. the silk line interwoven all the way down, bright, vibrant red, until you turn it in, until it goes to different lights hit it. Underneath, it has a blue underlining.
Oh,
and so it goes from
slick.
blue to red and all the way in between, and so it's multichromatic.
That's pretty slick.
And it's one of those ties that you have to be bold enough to wear.
I've never had a bold tie.
You have to be.
The closest thing to a bold tie I've ever had is my cousin got married, and it was like a kind of a burnt orange color.
Oh, that's not bold.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's the boldest I've ever had. I've never.
That's embarrassing. That's not bold.
You have to say, look. You're talking to a guy that
I had a burnt orange brown like striped pattern tie.
Really?
Yeah, it was good. It was good because I had a shirt that matched it. It was nice.
Oh wow. No, you're talking to a guy who growing up you were dressed up.
Button up shirt.
If you had buttons, if you had buttons on your shirt,
even if it's a polo. Yeah.
Yeah, you were
a polo.
Yeah, polo's that thing that people do on horses when they hit a ball across the yard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. To wear a tie.
They can really change that sport and make it more exciting if they just rode around and hit each other.
Yeah, if you could take each other out while doing it, that would be fascinating.
Really I want to see it on. I want to see it on dirt bikes.
Extreme polo.
That could be
polo cross.
Polo cross. But no, the only
polo cross.
The only time I ever had to wear a tie, like as a kid or coming up or anything like that, was maybe on Easter.
Yeah.
On occasion, and my mom would put me in a bow tie there a couple times.
Oh, the bow tie.
Or if somebody died.
Yeah, and see,
that was it.
Sucks.
You go to a funeral, you wear a tie.
After I hit, so I had a spell after high school where all I did was dress to the nines. Like
I can see that.
I mean, I
everywhere, all the
dress
time.
pants, dress shirt, had a tie, had a vest, the whole deal.
Nice.
I don't worry because my wallet's fat.
Yeah, but I didn't have any money. Because I worked at Men's Warehouse, so I could get those clothes for really cheap.
You just look the part.
I just look the part.
That's all you need to do.
Well, I mean, look. When you're 17, fresh out of high school, you're living with your parents for another like 6 months, and you're gonna move out on your own. You can spend a little money on clothes.
When you're 17, going on 18.
Yeah. But no, so that's what I did. I did that, and I spent money on my girlfriend. That's now my wife.
See?
I spent a lot of money. I also still have a very nice 3/4 trench coat.
That's just a 3/4?
Yeah, it's not a full length.
No, like more of a duster.
Oh, I got it.
No. It's leather from Wilson's Leather before they closed.
Yeah, no,
it's a trench.
I've got, actually in my closet right now, I have a full-length leather trench coat, Boss Hugo.
Nice.
That I bought in Korea 20 years ago.
Man, if you had said something like Germany, I'd have been like, Hugo Boss in Germany.
Oh,
That's
no,
not a good idea.
I never made it to Germany, but I thought, I thought it was like, oh, this is pretty sick. Still got the Boss. It's got Boss. It does actually. I had taken it had the.
But Hugo Boss would fit better on you anyway. It's a wider set.
It was. Well, it actually looked before I took the like it had the extra little clasps, the fake clasps that go across the top.
Mm-hmm.
I took all of that off because it just looks stupid. So now it's like slimmed down, so it looks like.
So that's actually that's more of a duster style. Traditional duster style.
Well, now,
I mean, like the straps and everything.
Yeah, no, but I cleaned all that junk off. I took it all off, and it was, and so now it looks like
You took it all off?
I did.
Took it all off.
I did take them off, and at the time I didn't realize exactly what I had. Oh, BT Dubs, you want to take a stab at how much I paid for this?
No.
Real leather, Boss Hugo trench coat.
If it was not on sale, be $1,000 Hugo Boss. If it on
I'm
sale,
gonna go $200.
I was gonna go. Is it like $150?
I was gonna say it was $200.
Was it $200?
It's Korea. Leather's like
whatevs.
Grass out there, man.
Yeah. It's all good. Anyway, brother, we're going to let you go because we have to get to the show close.
Oh, my God. What do you mean it's last call?
Yeah.
I know.
Talk to you later, bud.
See you. Have a good weekend.
All right, bye.
Let's get to the bell count.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day, Friday, April 8th, 2020. Today we had 5 missed innuendo bells, 14 actual bells, 3 rim shots, and 5 claps. Giving us a D- for the day. Peace out, boys. Stay healthy. We'll see you on Monday.
No claps today. No. So we don't have to worry about that. This has been Defenders Live, DOAE Show, DOAE Show, also on the Mojo50.com, Mojo50.com. Have a good weekend, folks.
See y'all.
Bye.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!